Hello and welcome to the Southeast Iowa Union Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Stevens. Getting into today's top stories, the County Board of Supervisors voted unanimously Tuesday morning to declare October Domestic Violence Awareness Month at the request of advocates from the Domestic Violence Intervention Program. We do a lot of outreach during this month to make sure that people are aware of the scope of our services, said Allison Tippa, DVIP's volunteer coordinator and in-kind donations manager. We want to make sure we're reinvigorating those relationships so we can be as connected to our communities as possible. The move repeats similar declarations the county has made around October for the last several years. The group served 108 clients in Washington County in the fiscal year of 2022, according to Tippy, who said that the number was a 55% increase from the year prior. County Attorney John Gish said domestic violence was the fifth most common indictable crime in the county. The 55% increase in this county really is significant. It's one of the reasons why we're doing so much focused work in Washington County and planning on doing so for the next year as well. The first Teen Mental Health Summit welcomed local middle and high school students to the Performing Arts Center in Washington High School. According to Washington's Grace C. May of Office Manager Lisa Miller, the inaugural summit provided essential information to 36 students through large group teachings led by Grace C. May Advocate Center founder and director Dr. Patricia Gilbaugh and small group sessions facilitated by Lutheran College social work students. According to Gilbaugh, Luther College committed to sending 13 social work students to serve at the summit. The Luther student participated in 2 hours of training specifically for the summit. According to Gilbaugh, a positive message of acceptance needs to come from the community as much as it comes from Gracie May Advocate Center. The goal of the summit is to rally the community to get behind the youth and to foster a sense of support. It really needed to come from the community, not us, she said. We received so much support from businesses, community partners, and individuals that it would be hard to say we would not do it again. The students participants not only received invaluable knowledge, but also enjoyed a free lunch provided by Washington hospitals and clinics and numerous door prizes provided from the community. Gracie May Behavioral Health Intervention Service Counselor Demi Shelter checked in with some of the middle school and high school students throughout the day and received encouraging feedback. They mentioned how much fun they had and how much they learned and how awesome the prizes were. They all said they can't wait to come back again. That was our top stories. It is now time for obituaries. Jacob Bruce Fett of Hillsborough passed away on October 1st at the age of 43. A memorial service will be held at 6:30 p.m. October 7th at Schmidt's Family Funeral Home. Melvin L. Bird of Mount Pleasant passed away on October 1st at the age of 93. A funeral service will be held at 10:30 a.m. on October 5th at the First Baptist Church in Mount Pleasant. Kimsey Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Lane William Jarvis of Pleasantville passed away on September 29th at the age of 78. A graveside funeral service was held at 1 p.m. October 3rd at Ruckman Cemetery. Bertrand Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Rebecca Jane Ford, formerly from Fairfield, passed away on August 2nd at the age of 74. A celebration of life will be held at a later date. We're going to take a brief break, and when we come back, we'll have the weather and sports.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
Hello and welcome back to the Southeast Iowa Union News Break. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. We have some football and volleyball rankings coming up, but first, the weather.
The weather is brought to you by Jacqueline Areola, LLC.
Come visit Jackie in her new location downtown. She is ready to serve Washington and the surrounding community.
Today, it has been partly cloudy with a high of 76 and a low of 49. Tomorrow, it will be a bit more cloudy and warmer with a high of 77. Thursday, temperatures will drop down to 71 with winds at 17 miles per hour. Friday, temperatures will continue to drop all the way down to 55 with a low being below freezing at 28 degrees. Saturday, there will be clear skies and a high of 59. That was the weather. It is now time for sports.
Sports, brought to you by Fairway.
The Waco football team did everything it needed to do to hold on to its number 2 ranking in the week's Cedar Rapids Gazette High School football poll, but the Warriors were still jumped in the rankings. Don Bosco impressed pollsters through an 85-8 victory against winless Garwin GMG to scoop past Waco for the second spot in Class 8 player. The Warriors defeated Lone Tree 42-17. Now Waco sits at number 3. They're just ahead Easton Valley, who's 4-1 on the year, who is tied with Lennox, who is 6-0. With the release of the Week 6 2022 Iowa High School volleyball rankings, just 2 teams represent the Union area. 5 weeks now, Mid-Prairie and New London have been inside the top 15 ranking for their respective classes. Mid-Prairie, who was previously number 13, moved up 2 spots to number 11 in this week's Class 3A rankings. As for New London, previously number 11 in Class 1A, they slid down to number 15 this week. The Golden Hawks have been red hot as of late. Out of their last 10 games, the Golden Hawks have won 8, and Mid-Prairie has gotten big wins over Wilton, number 12 in Class 2A, and Tipton. Back on September 8th, the Golden Hawks did battle with number 6 in Class 3A, West Liberty. Mid-Prairie put quite a fight in the battle of ranked teams, but the Golden Hawks fell in the contest 3-1. This past week, Mid-Prairie celebrated their number 11 ranking with a tournament win at New London. The Golden Hawks did battle with the likes of New London and number 11 in Class 2A, West Burlington. Mid-Prairie took the tournament title with a win over West Burlington after previously losing in the opening match to the Falcons. If you look now at Mid-Prairie, sits between Nevada and Dubuque Wahlert. That is the news for Washington and the surrounding area. I've been your host, Nick Steffens. This is the Southeast Iowa Union News Break, and I will see you next time.